Jeanne Hebert, good morning.
Good morning, Julie.
What happened? You, Christy, and Heidi decided we're going to vote out Butch.
Right. Well, we made an alliance and we were going to vote out Butch. I didn't feel confident in that. I didn't think Heidi was true to me. And I asked Christy if she thought that she would stay with our alliance. She thought so, so that's how we proceeded. I didn't want to break our alliance.
Why did you sense Heidi was not going to be true to you? Because that really was the swing vote. You guys all agreed, and then David got his hands on Heidi and like brought her over.
Dave got his hands on Heidi and Heidi got her hands on David. I saw that. I saw the little interaction a few times, and I had my inklings, but I made an alliance. I didn't have time to spend with Butch and Roger and Dave to make an alliance. We weren't even there a whole day. But I did what was right, and I wanted to move the women ahead, and that's what we all made a pact at the beginning to do.
So you really just worked with the best strategy you had.
Right.
You know, but had you been there a longer amount of time, would you have switched alliances and tried to hook up with Dave and Butch? And...
Absolutely. Absolutely. I didn't have the opportunity to spend a lot of time with them, but if I had, I saw that Butch and Roger were working hard, and Dave too, so I would have.
This was supposed to be a good thing. Or, I mean, were you doomed if you did, if you didn't? I mean, if you stayed with all the women, the female tribe, your stock was not too high either.
No, my strategy was to be honest and true to myself, and I was. And I knew eventually the people that I were working with were manipulative, and I wasn't about to play that game. And I know in past survivors there have been some really honest people that moved ahead, and I was hoping I had a few teammates that would click with me, and I just didn't find that out there.
That became very apparent to you. Last week's tribal council, you looked completely shocked when everyone voted off Joanna instead of the sickly, complaining Shauna, who basically begged everyone to vote her off. Is that when you started figuring things out? Like what?
Oh yeah, I thought they let women down by voting Joanna off. Joanna was the strongest, and if they were smart, they would have kept the strongest to move us ahead. They didn't do that. Shauna begged for our votes, and Joanna and I felt that, you know, she was the weakest link, and we were going to vote her off. I had no idea that they were back there voting Joanna off. Actually, Shauna came up to me and said, I don't think you have to worry, but maybe Joanna. And I said, well, we're not going to vote you off unless if you have your alliance voting you off. And she thought she had the vote, so her allies were actually not quite her allies.